the same. It's just different. Who have their recent guests been?
They have the Earn Your Leisure guys from over there. They had a huge art, like the Travis Scott's artist. What's his name? The one that
Don Tolliver.
Don Tolliver's sitting up there with Ice Joe, Queen's Flip, and they can manage a conversation. And this is when I talk about if we're going to be number one. Let's really talk about it. If they can do it. You're telling me T-Rail as talented he is, AD as talented he is, Duno and Smack can't do the same thing here on the West Coast?
They can.
That's all I'm saying, because I know I be potted. I know I be potted.
No, I agree with you, and you make a solid point. But Joe's podcast, to me, what people tune into that for is not like $1 million worth of game.
Joe could say that. He could say, we don't really do this. We don't need the artist. Can Joe not say that?
They don't need the artist.
He could say that, right?
Yes.
Can you not respect the fact that he's willing to be better and incorporate other shit and just saying, you know what, we could do this us for ourselves and we're going to be the greatest number one podcasters? That's not fair to say.
What I think we're going to start seeing from Figgmunity world is they're going to be unleashing different content, different, news segments, interview segments, different characters, people from the outside. And that's when you might see things like interviews making a lot more sense. To me, I don't watch, and I'm not saying I wouldn't, but like, shame on you, I don't watch that for a guest. I'll watch it because I want to see these friends interact, and like I like the dynamic that they have.
Me too.
And they make me laugh. It makes you feel like you kicking it. You know what I mean? Like,
so number ones, let's leave that to Big Joe Budden then, because you're saying you're not willing to develop. We're great at this. So is Joe, right? But if you can bring artists to push the promo, do shit, and cross promote, you're telling me you don't want to cross promote because you're that great.
I don't think it's about greatness. I think it's about, but yeah, you're right. When you start talking about things like number one,
I'm trying to tell you, bro.
When you start talking about things like number one, yeah, you should be able to do all that.
Because I love them niggas. I want them niggas to be number one too. I've been growing up. I'm not growing. The past few years, I've been watching these niggas. DMs.
How long you been watching Lush for?